2. So it's like Egypt.
Don't you bring up Egypt.
It's like Egypt.
Don't you bring up Egypt.
Wasn't Egypt like a mesh pool of races? There was blacks, browns, whites.
Yeah, not really white people weren't
or
there.
lighter skinned.
The Greeks and the Romans were a tiny bit in there, but they wasn't really in there.
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't like the reason. Audience, the reason why I say don't bring up the Egyptians because they get a lot of flack, like those stupid white historians try to say like the Egyptians were stupid and that they're like technically the only race that needed help from aliens. Mysteriously, the Greeks and the Romans never needed help from aliens, just only Egyptians. And the Egyptian empire was way better than the Romans and Egyptians, so I'm not gonna allow that to slide. In my opinion,
I've been hearing that those pyramid blocks, they're about the same weight as a car, right?
No.
Is it heavier than a car?
Yeah, them bricks heavier than a car.
Okay, because they were trying to tell me, Romario and them, they're trying to tell me.
But what are Mario's?
Because they were trying to tell me, fuck no, it wasn't aliens that helped them.
No.
Those bricks aren't even that heavy. They're the weight of a car.
Ain't no.
And it takes in real life, it takes maybe 5 or 10 dudes to lift the car if we really wanted to.
No, I'll take less than 5 dudes. I'll take,
think so?
Take about 3. Depend on the car.
Mm-hmm.
Depend on the specific car model and the specific car. Like, let's say it's a truck. Now, what type of specific truck's going to probably take about 5?
Mm-hmm.
Probably like a Chevy.
Mm-hmm.
Probably like a Ford. The old school ones. I'm talking about all metal frame and all that. Now, the plastic ones, I say probably about maybe 3. And then with the regular sedan cars, probably about 3 as well. Depending on the model, what year, and all that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But no, them bricks is way heavier. You need way more than 5 people. Now, I don't know how they did it, because them hieroglyphs, honestly, I don't even think they deciphered those hieroglyphs.
No. No. They don't have all the letters to decipher, or symbols to decipher it anyway.
Exactly, and they killed off the people who could read the thing. So we honestly look at, they have like white people, and they have like huge books on claiming that they deciphered hieroglyphs. Honestly, I don't believe they deciphered it because it's a dead language, because they killed the people who made the language.
Yeah.
So honestly, it's a mystery on how they did it, but I know for a fact they did it, because even the Bible said they straight up did it, and the Bible didn't say nothing about no aliens. You know what I'm saying?
The Bible said they did it?
Yeah. You know what I'm like? The Hebrews were the slaves, and they helped build the Sphinx, the pyramid, and all that. And they say nothing about aliens and Draconis, whatever that thing was. Reptilians was by their side helping them build them pyramids. So humans made it, but we don't know how they did it. But I know for a fact it's just gonna take more than 5 dudes. I don't care how big, how strong they is, to push a huge
boulder brick.
Yeah, ain't no way. I don't care if it's on sand.
And they're perfectly cut as well.
They were smart. Look at, they're the doctors of medicine. They the only ones who could preserve a human body. They would take a hook, put it through your nose, pull out your brain, take out specific organs, and then mummify you. And like the mummies are still, the meat is still on the mummies to this day. And we in 2026 for thousands of years. They're like the doctors of medicine. They were a very intelligent people.
And all of this is their knowledge, not knowledge granted them by a higher power.
Nope, their knowledge. They were smart, because it's like, okay, if someone wants to play games and say that Egyptians couldn't come up with this by themselves, then they got to say white folks ain't that smart. White people couldn't come up with nothing by themselves. Then
that's real.
Put everybody, and the Chinese, the Asians, nobody was smart. Let's just say we all retarded and we all need aliens' help to survive. How about that? Don't just put one group.
Oh my God.
Oh jeez.
Good fucking God.
Nah, don't show. They racist. Ain't no way.
That nigga looks
scary.
Yeah,
bro, tell me why that don't look like Samuel Jackson, man. Why they playing games?
Well, no way. That don't look like Samuel Jackson.
Yes,
Don't do it like that.
Yes, it do.
Good God. This motherfucker here, though. He ain't hiding from nothing.
Ooh, look, they got a suit on him too, like he's smart for some reason.
I think some of these are AI.
Yeah, all of them is AI. Man. They play too much.
No, I can believe this.
But that just look like a black dude, and they just put alien, freaking
AI.
gunk all over him.
Oh my God.
Oh,
These motherfuckers look creepy though.
Bro, they just look like they could fight, just mess you up.
Dang.
Tell me why those 2 females look like they got like them long nails off of X-Men 2.
What are you talking about? Where
The one that you on.
Oh, these one right
Yeah, like you remember X-Men 2, that one Asian lady who had them little claws and was beating up Logan?
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about.
I think.
Them little claws.
I think. If I
she
can
had a
find
brutal
it, I'll
death.
put a clip.
Yeah, but basically, bro, them girls just look like they can box, man. I'll cry. I ain't even gonna lie to you. They need to stop making them movies with people thinking that they can box with aliens. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm crying, bro. I'm running. I ain't finna mess with that. And that rounds me back to them two boys talking about they took out some aliens and he lost three fingers. That joke a line. With the guns, you telling me that with all those guns and how far we progressed in weaponry, you telling me they killed this android alien and he lost his three fingers?
Well, here's the story that I can recollect. They were going down to some sort of underground facility.
Okay.
They get down there.
Just the two of them.
Just the two of them are on this elevator. They get down there, and they already have men in front of this tall gray or small gray being. And they got guns pointed at it. The people that are already down there in this underground facility, they already are pointing guns at it. Out of
a movie. Keep
and,
going.
And then when their elevator opens up, the motherfucking alien looks at them like these. And he goes, and he said it too. Like, nobody told them to shoot at him. But
of course, they trigger happy.
Instinctively, they're like, what the fuck is this? And they start busting at him. And they hit it. And then it hits back. It shoots back. And
so it has a gun on him?
I believe so, yeah. Some sort of weaponry.
Okay.
It shoots back, and it hits him.
Wait, now he's solo dolo. This alien is solo dolo by
aliens,
himself.
Yes.
He just like that. And it's a bunch of dudes down there with assault rifles and all this foolishness.
Yes.
Okay, keep going.
And
I was just making sure.
And it hits the guy. The guy retelling the story.
Okay.
Hits his chest, and it splits through his 3 fingers. Because I'm assuming he's holding a gun like these.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
And it goes through everything and hits him in his chest, and he goes down.
Okay.
And his homeboy, he hits the button. He says, he sets the elevator back up so he can live, and he stays down there
on some movie.
Yeah.
This Joker lying.
Well,
this Joker did some stupid drills or something, and he lost his fingers that way. This Joker, you tell him, come on, y'all, think about it real quick. I'm not saying Sean. I ain't gonna say that, but you telling me, first of all, you don't get paid enough to do this BS. You and your friend in the military, man, y'all dogs from back in the day. Y'all just mysteriously gonna go to this weird site where nobody knows where you at. You finna go down an elevator on some Stranger Things type BS, right? And you already see some other boys posted up with them guns. When I see some boys posted up with guns at a whatever, best believe I'm saying y'all can have this. I'm out.
Whatever.
Y'all can court martial me or whatever. But
That's
best believe I'ma see that day with all my fingers intact.
That's
best believe.
cap.
So then you tell me they just out here, we don't know if the Joker, when he was the alien opened his mouth, we don't know if he was trying to say hello. We don't know if he didn't have a translator. So his screaming really could have been like, hey, what up, y'all? I came here to visit y'all planet. Just automatically they think hostile, and they just, of course, humans, you already know, they trigger happy. We trigger happy. We just love shooting at anything moving. We just like that. We just stupid like that. They just started shooting this Joker, just one alien. One alien. Takes out X amount of dudes by himself.
I didn't say that. I believe the alien did die. They said they killed the alien, but the homie did die himself as well. The one that sent up the elevator to save the guy.
So the other guys, they survived.
I don't know about the other guys as well. I believe he said some of those guys were slaughtered, but not all of them were slaughtered. But they did kill the alien, and they brought the body back. And they have aliens that work with them. So it's like a big convoluted thing. That's what I'm telling you. There's like multiple different alien races and factions. Because there's this guy, he looks human. They got pictures of him. He looks human, but he got 6 fingers, and he's like 300 years old.
You lying
and he's on.
to me. You lying.
That's what he says. I'm not gonna say he telling the truth or not. But the guy that said all this, he actually does have 3 missing fingers, and he committed suicide in a hotel. Supposedly.
Okay, I don't like that. That's
supposedly
like that.
He committed suicide in a hotel all of a sudden after he was snitching.
Okay.
After he got
look, hear me out. So he ex-military, right? So he understands death and all this. He understands warfare.
Mm-hmm.
You tell me he gets caught lacking in a hotel. He ain't that smart to make it even harder for himself.
You don't know what they got, bruh.
All right.
Them motherfuckers got gay rays. You know that?
I heard about that. You talking about the ones that hit the Hawaii? Burned down Hawaii, Maui.
I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about gay rays. I'm talking about a ray gun that can turn you gay.
Shut the fuck.
Swear,
Man,
I
I'm getting my face,
swear,
man.
I swear,
That BS,
I
man.
swear,
Oh my
bro.
gosh.
They got ray guns that can turn you gay. Literally, if you're in the military,
Yeah.
you see some shit you're not supposed to see.
They just gonna make you gay.
They gonna up that gay ray on you, and you come back. Nobody's gonna believe you. You'll
Because you're gay.
Cause listen, you never heard the stories of those people that come back. They have a loving wife, kids. All of a sudden, they're gay as fuck now, and they start wearing boobs and shit
In the military?
when they come back.
I never heard no story like that now.
There's plenty.
I'm being honest now.
You lying to me? There's plenty of officers. They come back and they're just gay as fuck all of a sudden.
I will say this on that. In that military, if they don't get that, what they call a barracks bunny, which is a guard into a girl, and she getting ran through the barracks, honestly, I ain't trying to be disrespectful, but I think them dudes be looking at each other, man. You isolated, testosterone high. You know, they got multiple videos of them jokers wearing dresses and stupid anime BS in the military. I think, I low-key think they be getting passed around a little bit.
What's wrong with that, bro?
I ain't saying nothing, man, because they in charge. I ain't saying nothing.
It's 2026, bro.
They in charge. I ain't saying nothing. But I'm just saying, they little sugar over there, you know. But I ain't gonna say nothing because they got them blickies, you know. And they strong. They can fuck you up because they took Venezuela president not that long ago. So I ain't gonna say nothing too crazy.
That's true.
But I will say, you know what? I ain't gonna say that there's a ray, but there is probably substances that they can do to make you gay. Because what do they say? Something about they may put something in the water.
They made
put something in the water, made frogs gay.
And that's true.
And they make us drink it like in our waters or something like that. So I will say that's true, but I will say that is very suspicious that a guy who tells a story ends up dead in a hotel by suicide, and I don't think he was suicidal. Even though we do have a statistic of 22 military dudes kill themselves a day, military personnel kill themselves a day because of trauma or whatever they experience over there, which is sad. I don't think this Joker was among them with them 3 little nubs missing. But something tells me he ain't lose them nubs to no aliens. Something just telling me. So you telling me he lose them 3 nubs, but he get hit in the chest. He don't have no scars on his chest.
I believe he does have the scars.
Did he show it?
I believe so. We can do that in another. I can show the clip. I'll just show the clip.
Say less.
Because I don't know. I don't want to waste too much time trying to look for it.
No, I understand. Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, I don't even remember that dude's name.